Hey everyone, it's me, Redstone Logic, and today what I have for you, yes, the Subtraction 9000. But welcome back guys to my video. Today what I'm going to be showcasing to you is, well, exactly what it sounds like, the Subtraction 9000. And if you saw my passcode video, this redstone here might seem a little bit, familiar. But I'm just going to show you how this works real quick. So let's say we're going to subtract 12 minus 6. The answer to that is 6. So once we're done with our problem, we can just hit this reset button here, and that'll reset the system. And then we can type in another problem like 5 minus 1, and of course that equals 4. And then we can go over here and hit reset again. And this system does not handle negative numbers. If I do like 3 and 7, it's just not going to give an output. So the reason the redstone for this system is so big is because, well, mainly just the input system with all these T flip-flops. And so as you can see, what we have here is this T flip-flop system running into these, which will then give a certain signal output to these comparators, which will run the system down into this comparator right here, which is the brain of the system, quite literally. There is two halves to it. There's the display module, which you can change to anything. In fact, if you've ever seen that, the pixel display module, I'll probably put a picture somewhere on the screen right now, maybe. So you could hook it up to that if you really wanted to, or you could just have this giving an redstone output, because this comparator here will give an output depending, like let's say the answer is 7 to the subtraction problem, it's gonna have an output of 7 strength, like, you know, redstone strength. Like if I did this and I grabbed a piece of redstone dust, this would be 7 long if the answer was 7. So that's just info for you if you guys wanted to hook it up to a different display module. And then of course over here we also have the input module, which is where I enter the numbers for the comparator. Of course, this is actually, you can obviously change this as well. You could have this set to be levers, and then you can just unflick them when you want to change it, and it doesn't have to be nearly this big. In fact, you could probably just have, like, you don't even need this entire bit from here to here. You just hook this line up to right next to where the levers are. But you know I gotta have my fancy redstone, guys. So you can change both of these modules to be whatever you want, but of course the brain you can't change, which is just this comparator here. So I've set up the input module to be as small as it can possibly be, and as you can see here, this is a lot smaller than the other design over here, but it's not nearly as fancy. I mean, you have to flick levers, and levers are hard to flick. So yeah, way less fancy, but as you can see, I can still do a problem here. So let's do 12 minus 6. And the answer is 6. I don't have the display module here, so we're just going to have to count the redstone dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to give you the basic idea of how to do this. So basically you just have to have it set up so that 15 minus 5 is 10, and 15 is the furthest redstone can travel. So we're going to make this 10 blocks away from this comparator. So then that's how you set up the top part, and then you have to make sure the pulse stays the same. So I have this set up because comparators keep the pulse that they're carrying. Like let's say I take this comparator and then grab a lever, and then let's say I drag this out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. Then I have a comparator and drag that out. If I power this comparator, it's not going to refresh the signal. It's just going to repeat the signal. So this will actually make it go 1 longer because it's not dying out in the comparator. It's just repeating. This will actually make it go 2 longer because it's not dying out here. This is the exact same pulse. This here is the exact same pulse as this pulse. But this is the bottom part, which this is running into this comparator. So as you can see, if we do a problem here, 15, this has a signal strength of 15, and there's nothing reducing from it, so it's going to go as far as it can go. I have this going out 16. I don't know why, but I promise this is 15 long. And then if I hit this 14 lever over here, then it's going to subtract 14 from that because it's subtracting 14 through this comparator, and it's going to only be able to squeeze out a signal strength of 1. So I'm obviously not going to give a tutorial on this, but I just thought I'd showcase that. If you guys want to recreate this, then feel free. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.